5 steps to attracting your dream life partner. In my profession, many people ask me that, Amrita, I have gone through so much that I have almost given up on finding a person who aligns to my happiness and my energy. And that's exactly why today I have decided to make this video and share it with you all, where you will understand exact step-by-step process as to how you will be able to attract your life partner, whatever be your age. So let's begin. So the first step, and the very important, stop creating contradictory manifestations. What does it mean? You really want to get married, you really want to find a person who understands you, who loves you, respects you the way you are expecting. But whenever someone says that, hey, when are you planning to get married? You suddenly get very uncomfortable and say that, you know what, I'm very happy to be single. I don't wish to get married. Life अच्छी चल रही है ना, क्यों शादी वादी करनी है? Now here you are creating contradictions. And as per the law of attraction, whenever you are manifesting something, you cannot have contradiction to that manifestation. So if you want to get married, but you are also using words like I don't wish to get married or I'm happy to be single, then only that negative thing will come true. So if you are listening to this video and you feel that, yeah, Amrita, I'm not able to find a right person. I've been searching for that person for so many years, but somehow I'm not meeting that right person, then analyze, are you using contradictory words and statements when you are talking about marriage? And if you are doing it, stop it right now. Let's understand step number 2. Acknowledge all your negative, fearful blockages with respect to marriage. Now, this includes everything. Since your childhood, if you have seen your parents always fighting, arguing, you have seen your mom crying, or they are saying just wrong words for each other, and you as a child, you have always felt that, oh, marriage is like this only. They are always fighting, they are always struggling, they are always using bad words for each other, and you have felt extremely uncomfortable as a child while watching your parents fight with each other. Then there is a possibility in your subconscious you very deeply feel that marriage is always full of struggles, marriage is always full of problems, issues, fights, struggles, and everything negative. But at your surface mind or at your conscious level, you are saying that I wish to get married. And this is the reality of most of the people around us. They want to get married, but they also have lot of fears, lot of issues, lot of blockages with respect to marriage, and that's exactly why they end up attracting negative or not a right life partner in their life. So that's exactly why first acknowledge everything negative you have experienced in your childhood with respect to marriage. Now, if you do not remember, perfectly fine. Second, if you have gone through any sort of painful breakup with your boyfriend or girlfriend, I want you to acknowledge and note down everything. Everywhere you have felt bad. A person who has probably disrespected you, a person who was extremely toxic, probably somebody who had cheated you, or probably something wrong that you have done from your side. And I want you to acknowledge it. Understand one thing, we are not always right. So if you are acknowledging that mistake that you have done, for example, you have dumped someone for some reasons, and even today you are holding that guilt within you, you will definitely end up attracting a person who will also make you feel guilty for more situations and reasons. So before you even manifest a person as your life partner, it's very important to take care and acknowledge all the negative emotions that we have with respect to marriage and with respect to a life partner. So here, the step number 2, again I'm repeating, acknowledge and note down all the negative points on all the negative situations, emotions, episodes that you have experienced. Now, when you're listening to me here, you might feel that, Amrita, I just remember 2 or 3 episodes. Perfectly fine. Just note it down. That's your step number 2. Now let's understand step number 3. Here we will be focusing on healing and removing that trauma, those blockages from your physical body and emotional body. Now, how do we do that? Remember step number 2, what we have done? We have acknowledged and written all the negative emotions, blockages, or memories that we have associated with life partner, with marriage. Now here you will take one emotion, one situation or one episode, and you will note down. Remember, not visualizing, you will write it down on a piece of paper, everything negative that is coming in your head. For example, when you were a child, you have seen your parents fighting and you remember your mom crying and threatening your father to leave. And as a child, you got extremely scared because you thought your mom is going to leave you as well as your father. Now, that particular episode, you will note down that I was 8-year-old, and that time my mom said that I'm leaving you and leaving kids. I don't want to live in this marriage. And everything that will come out at that moment, you will note it down. And once you have noted everything, you will simply burn that particular paper. Now, this is called as burning bowl activity. Now, to know more what exactly is burning bowl, I have created a separate video. I'm sharing the link here. Please go to that video and just understand what exactly is burning bowl, why do we do it, and what is the importance of doing that burning bowl when it comes to healing your traumas. So you will note down everything. Again, I'm repeating, you will note down everything and you will simply burn that particular paper. Now, with respect to that particular episode, you will wake up next day and you will just think of that same situation or episode that happened when you were probably 8-year-old. Now, try to ask that to what extent you still have heaviness and fearful feelings with respect to that situation that happened so many years back. If you feel that no, I don't feel that much, that's amazing. But if you feel that the intensity is still the same, then you will again take that same episode and note down everything. Remember, if you are doing this trauma release every single day, every day, something new will come up while you will be writing. And that's the reason writing down these negative emotions that are coming on the surface is extremely, extremely important. Again, you will write down the same episode, everything negative associated with it, and you will do the burning bowl. And you will do this activity till the time that particular episode or that situation does not have any heaviness associated with you. The moment you wake up and you feel that, okay, I'm again thinking of that particular situation and today I do not feel any heaviness or any negativity, that means that particular trauma has left your body. Just like that, you will be using each and every negative situation and episode that you have noted down in step number 2, and you will be healing all your traumas. Now, this particular procedure might take 10-15 days or it might take 2 or 3 months also, depending on how much you are endured in your life. Do not be scared of acknowledging and letting that trauma leave your body. Now let's understand step number 4. Now this particular step is beautiful. Here you will write down everything that you are manifesting in your life partner. How you want that person to look, how you want that person to make you feel, how you want to feel loved, respected, how you want that person to support you, how you want that person to have his education, his emotional maturity. Of course, we all want a life partner who can also give us emotional as well as financial security. Write down everything. And before you go to the step number 5, also acknowledge that whatever you're manifesting in your life partner, to what extent you are also having all those qualities within you. Because when you want someone who has all the qualities, the other person will also expect the similar qualities. So just do the analysis of where exactly do you stand and start working on it. I will definitely come up with another beautiful video related to how you can become that version of you that you are manifesting. Do let me know in the comments if you want a separate video for the same. Now let's understand step number 5, and now this is my most favorite because here you will be attracting your life partner energetically when you are perfectly aligned to that energy. Because this step is all about creating a new story and making that story come true. So here you will create a new story. Remember the points that we have written in step number 4. So based on all those positive points, you will create an amazing story for yourself. For example, my name is Neha. This is December 2026. So right now it's May 26. And I am saying something which is going to happen after 6 months. And you will say that I have met a most amazing guy who is loving, respectful and supporting me in every dream of mine. He wants me to flourish. He wants me to do really well and find happiness in whatever I'm doing. I'm married to this most amazing person and our marriage was dream-like situation for me. Everything that I wanted, I achieved it. I have got it. I've attracted it in this person and his family. My in-laws are amazing. They are supportive. They love me. They're like their own daughter. And this is exactly what I wanted. And thank you so much, universe, that you have exactly given me what I always dreamt of having. And be in that gratitude energy. And when you are saying it, you can even keep your eyes closed and visualize everything that you are saying. And now the most important thing, do not have any doubts that, you know what, I'm saying this, will it ever come true? The moment you have judgments and doubts, you will delay the process of attracting that right person in your life. So just have this mindset that if I'm saying it with all the happiness, all I want is happiness and gratitude when I'm doing this step number 5. And as long as I'm doing it at right time, the person will come. Do not be desperate. Do not start saying that, oh, now I'm doing everything, Amrita, that you have asked for. I have to meet a person in next 2 months or 3 months. No. Just allow all the barriers to go down and just be ready to meet that person whenever it is right time. The time can be there within next 15 days, within next 2 months, or within next 6 months. What matters is you find happiness in your life, and with that energy you will also attract another person who is full of happiness and joy. So this was all about, guys, our 5 steps to attracting a dream life partner. Do let me know in the comments how you found it and have you started doing it. And now, guys, if you have loved this video, then do share it with a person who might need it, and do subscribe, and I'll meet you in next few days with another amazing video. Thank you so much.